Alright guys, JH6, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys watching. So here it is, quick video, because I kind of thought about this. I was going through the internet and I saw this title and it kind of like spikes up a video idea in my mind. And I wanted to talk about this because a while ago, I want to say maybe like a year or so, we saw a situation where an active shooter started shooting, people start running, and some people are running inside a bathroom. So to me, it's like, you find yourself in an active shooter situation and you run inside a bathroom. I mean, the chances of you getting shot are pretty high if the dude goes inside the bathroom. I mean, what are you going to do? There's no exit point from that bathroom. So when it comes down to running from an attacker, active shooter situation, survival situation, whatever it is, when it comes down to running, we need to be really careful where we're running to. So yes, the answer is definitely simple. If you see a bad guy trying to kill you, run for your life. Go away from that threat. You want to have that gap between you and that bad guy, but at the same time, don't be running like a crazy person. Don't run inside a bathroom. I mean, definitely don't do that, because then again, you just decrease your chances of survival, because if that guy goes in there, you could potentially get killed because you ran into the wrong place. So I wanted to give you kind of an idea for you guys to think about this. First of all, if you are a concealed carrier, if you have a gun, and you take that gun, always keep in mind that running and shooting, they don't really go together. Now, you're going to see a lot of freaking operators here running, doing combat role, jumping and shooting still. And I don't know how to do that, but the reality is that shooting and running doesn't really go together. As you run, the muzzle of your, do you see this? This is the muzzle of your pistol going all over. That means that you're not going to be accurate. That means that your rounds are not going to really connect. That means that every time you pull that trigger, a round is going to go God knows where, and you could kill somebody, and you're responsible for that. So running and shooting doesn't really go together. You want to separate that. Now, running to seek out cover or to find cover and then engaging a target definitely goes together. So walking fast, whatever they call it nowadays, and engage the target definitely goes together better than running and shooting. So again, to me, if you're a concealed carry, you got to keep that in mind. So you definitely want to keep that gap between you and the bad guy. Like I said, you definitely want to run for your life, kind of speaking, but at the same time, you got to know where you're going. So maybe you need to take a second to look where you're going and make that decision and run for that. So you need to see where the threat is. The threat is here, and I need to seek out cover. And as I'm seeking out cover, I also need to run this opposite direction to escape and get that gap between me and the bad guy. But the reality is that don't just be running like a crazy person, because you don't want to find yourself inside a bathroom. You don't want to find yourself in a location where you just not going to have an exit point, and next thing you know, you're going to find yourself killed because you ran into a trap or you ran into the wrong place. So again, guys, I know the title of this video is kind of like, yeah, no, you see the bad guy and I run away. You definitely run. Just know where you're running to. Just don't run inside a bathroom. I don't know if that made any sense. Put comments down below. If you like this type of videos, click like, subscribe to the channel, share the videos, and God is in control.